Hi guys, so if you've seen a few of my videos before, you'll know I'm a colossal fan of Robot Wars. So imagine my excitement when I applied for tickets to see Series 2 being filmed, or Season 9, whatever you want to call it, and I got some. Oh my god, it was genuinely a pathetically exciting moment, that's what it was. So, they film up in Glasgow, and I live here on the coast. Probably the furthest away you can get, whilst still being on the same landmass. But it's Robot Wars, so me and my wife, who is also a fan, not even just like a sort of, you know, humouring fan, she's actually a fan, we got the train all the way up to Glasgow to see the filming. So we were given one of these, which is a little wristband. I was going to leave it on, but as you can see it got tattered very quickly, so yeah, maybe not. So my expectations going up, I thought we'd see maybe 2 or 3 kind of okay-ish fights, you know, nothing amazing, but it would be Robot Wars live. I'd get to see maybe a house robot or 2, and I'd get to see the arena. It would be really cool. But oh my god, I was completely blown away. We saw, I think we worked out 8 fights in the end, and not like little fights. We saw PP3D, we saw Apollo, we saw Carbide, we saw Thor, we saw Behemoth, we saw all of the great ones, and we saw all of the house robots. I was absolutely blown away. It was fascinating seeing behind the scenes, like it was so quick to sort of film. I assumed maybe they film battles one day and interviews another, but no, it was like battle interview. They were just like, it was so good. After we'd sat down, I did have a bit of one of my celebrity moments that I had when I was a kid when I saw Razor, because the Kill-A-Lot was like right there, and yeah, I was pathetically excited by that fact, I'm sorry. But that's who I am. I make no apologies. A lot of people say the size of them is amazing when you see them up close. I'd seen competitors up close before, so that didn't shock me too much. But Christ, the house robots are colossal. The one that got me the most was Dead Metal, actually. That was, it was so cool seeing how massive that thing was. And yet they were all really fast as well. They shot around the arena like little go-karts. Like big go-karts with spikes on them, actually, I'd say. So not only did I get to see all of the house robots, we got to see them all do their own thing, like their speciality, as it were. I saw Shunt put a massive axe wound into Supernova. We saw Dead Metal clamp hold of Behemoth and just go to town on the titanium, sparks everywhere. Matilda's flywheel, well, she used it on a wheel, like, as in like Dead Metal just got a wheel that had already come off a robot, just put it in the middle, and then just had Matilda back into it. She also used it on another robot, and bits just went flying. It was carnage. And Sakei, I haven't even seen him do this in Series 1, but he picked up, God, what robot was it? Mr. Speed Squared, and he just swung around and frisbeed it, and I was so excited. I thought, no, I didn't even see him do that in Series 1. So yeah, we got to see every house robot do its thing, as it were, which was so cool. I'm not much of a celebrity spotter, but it was cool seeing Dara O'Brien and Angela Scanlon as well. Dara was really cool, like behind the scenes. Yeah, we're on first name terms, get over it. He was really cool behind the scenes, like, again, like even when the cameras were off, he was still like asking about the robots and stuff and like getting excited. He came over and sort of, you know, had a little chat with the audience.
Hello. We don't get much chance to talk.
He didn't need to do any of that, so it was really cool to like, it's nice when you see that a guy who's nice on screen is actually nice behind the scenes as well. That's reassuring for my little innocent heart, bless it. And like I say, the lack of actually waiting around, I expected most of it to be sort of sitting there. And I thought, you know, being that there were free tickets and we were kind of there to help the show as an audience member, I thought maybe it would just be sort of, you know, cheer now, boo now, all right now, piss off. But there was a guy, like a kind of crowd pumping guy who got everyone going, and it was really cool. It was so well done. So some of the highlights for me, we saw Eruption flip a robot out of the arena. I can't remember which robot off the top of my head, but we saw it flip a robot out of the arena. That was obviously awesome. I've seen an out of the arena. I was so excited. We got to see Mr. Speed Squared just lose its shit and just breakdance in front of that. Was right in front of us as well. I'm guessing an unbalanced flywheel maybe would have been the cause of that. Another highlight, I don't know if they'll show this on TV. I'd imagine probably not, but maybe they will. I won't name names, but we saw a team of kids against a team of adults, and the kids robot won, and one of the adults stormed off, so that was quite entertaining to see. And also another highlight, I got this totally awesome Robot Wars t-shirt. Yes. I am officially the coolest kid in the school. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. And then came the absolute highlight of my visit. So I went to the toilet. That wasn't the highlight. But as I came back in, I was walking behind the back of the arena, and there on the ground, on the floor, behind the arena, waiting to go in, was Carbide. And I was so excited. I got back to my seat. I whispered to my wife. I was like, oh, holy shit, Carbide is waiting outside. And we were so excited. So they wheeled Carbide in, and then on the opposite side of the arena, Apollo was there. And we were like, oh, holy shit, grand final rematch. This is going to be so cool. And as I said in a previous video, I didn't kind of like Apollo because it beat up the house robots before they'd had a chance to beat everyone else up. So I was kind of like, oh, I really don't like them. And I really like Carbide. And I was like, oh, holy shit. And they lost last time. Oh. And then, yeah, the fight went underway. And yeah, Apollo got torn apart. And it was so, seeing the destruction, it was just such a cool moment. And then the house robots got their revenge and, you know, like pushed Apollo around a little bit. It was so cool. And me and my wife, I doubt we'll be on TV because I was swearing quite a lot excitedly. Yeah, but me and my wife, yeah, we were going crazy for it. And it was, I never dreamt, it's going to sound lame as hell, but in my wildest dreams, I never dreamt that I'd be seeing the actual recording of a series of Robot Wars. And not only that, my dream fight from that series. So yeah, I consider myself very lucky. Most other people probably shrug at that, but for me, that was certainly a highlight of the year. And I got married this year. And I crushed a car of a tank this year. So yes, I somewhat enjoyed my visit. And we had a really nice little weekend away in Glasgow as well, which is a lovely place. I've never been there before. And yeah, I'd highly recommend applying for, actually no, don't apply for tickets ever. Terrible show, terrible time I had, torturous. Gives me more chance to get tickets. Yeah, no, it was such good fun. I hope you enjoyed watching my little giddy enthusiasm. And I'll see you in the next video. Cheerio.